Hi y'all, welcome back to Beadinkrazy Custom Creations. I'm Miss Frances. Today's we're gonna kind of borrow a title from Miss Marva at Marvelous Artsy, and this is gonna be a Throwback Thursday. Okay, I have made these at least a couple times. And I'm going to make them as a housewarming gift for my nephew, because they just bought a house. So I kind of want to, I gotta get a paper towel here, clean these glasses up a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to do this for them to decorate their new house. So I made the butterfly for them already. So I'm going to do the swans. And I know, he said gray. Yeah, well, your walls are gray, but you need some color, dude. you definitely need some color, not gray. So, I don't know what color I'm going to do these in, but I am going to start out by doing the beaks in the orange. I don't know if Mara was the first one to do the Throwback Thursday, but she's the one I remember doing it. So, that's what I'm doing today. And for the last few days, I've been painting. I've been painting the front of my house. Or, let me put it a different way. I've been priming the front of my house. I've been putting primer on there, so it will take the paint. So we're gonna see how that works. The next few days we're supposed to have rain, and I had just a little bit left to finish yesterday, but honestly, I ran out of steam. I did. I started early morning, and by 3 o'clock I was out of steam. I think I put too much pigment in here. Yeah, I did. God bless it. I got it everywhere now. And why this looks goopy, I don't know. Well, we'll see. It may not cure. It looks... Why it looks so goopy, because I refill my little bottles and I keep my jugs in the dark room in there, in the kitchenette where no LED lights can get to it. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it'll cure. But we're going to start out doing the beaks, because that's how I did them the last time I did them. So let me get you down, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to put an orange. Hold it this way because I want to make sure. Let me get it up here where you can see what I'm doing. Alright. What I'm going to do is fill this beak. And I don't know. Let me try and pour it in there. I made a mess with that powder. Let me see if I can pour it in there. I don't know. I didn't try it last time. That's pretty thick this time, so I'm trying to keep the beak open here. Kind of hard to do. Alright. Dang, come on, don't run out. What are you doing? Alright, where's my stick? Kind of wanted you to stay down there, but I don't want you running out. So I don't know what it's doing here. I didn't have that much problem, but then the resin wasn't quite that thick last time either. Alright, we're going to call that. We're going to call that good, actually. Wipe it off around there. And we're going to... Yeah, I should have put new batteries in my... Yeah, let me see here. Should have put new batteries in my big lamp. Might have to do this in stages. I did not do it that way last time, but might have to this time. I'm just going to stick its head in there, kind of at an angle, and try and hold it that way so it doesn't run clear back to its head like it's trying to. Yeah, as soon as it starts curing some, then I'll lay it down and it can finish curing. Alright. Lay its head down in there. Why is that thing? What the heck's going on here? Till I ain't done anything in a few days. Feel like I'm a rookie again. Getting it everywhere. I think for the bottom, get a baby wipe. I'm going to at the bottom, I think I'm gonna do the colored glass. I mean, last time I did feathers, and I really enjoyed the feather, and I could do feathers again, but kind of just want to do colored glass. And I think I have plenty of stuff, really. Yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff in it. Okay. Let that cure. I may have to fill it up a little more. I don't know. I didn't think that resin would be that thick. Let's try it here. I kind of want to pinch the cup together. No, don't start running back. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I don't want it running back. Oh, where's my other light? Let's see if I can cure it somewhat. It's not very bright because I left it on. As long as it'll stop it from moving. It may not. Like I said, it ain't very bright, and I know I got some other ones down here, but I'm not sure. I need to put some new batteries in that one. And that other one the kids were playing with down here, so I don't know if it's how bright it is at all. If I can just stop it from running back, I'm good. working or not. Yeah, kinda. Was just trying to get it off of there. I didn't want a big blob there. May end up coloring some more glass. I don't know if I'm going to have enough for both swans. I guess I could do them in different glass. Alright. Let's see if this one is. Alright. We're going to leave this set aside just in case I need to fill it in a little more. Because I might. Let me clean my mat up. Okay. Set that one there. Let's put this big one in there and cure it. I don't know how well this is going to work, but as long as I can get it to stay in there. Oops. Hold on. For some reason, my bottom lights aren't working here. Okay. Turn it on again. There we go. That one's not going to be cured right because the bottom lights weren't on. So it'll have to go back in there for sure. Alright, I do have left from the other day is my neon colored glass, which I thought would look kind of cute. So, as soon as I get these cured, we'll be back and we'll start on the colored glass. Alright, I got both the beaks done. This one has the air bubble in the front of it. I didn't see it in time, so I'm going to roll with it. Okay, I filled this part of it with UV. Now, I may put the bigger rocks in here and then put the smaller ones in the smaller swan. I was trying to mix these up. Well, rocks. They're not rocks, they're glass, colored glass. And these are this is what leftover glass I had from Friday's live that I colored with alcohol ink. And I just mixed it all together. So, trying to get some orange up here too. didn't want it to go up its neck like it's going, because I put too much UV in there. So that's not exactly what I wanted to happen. Yeah, I don't know if I can get any of it out of there. I may try. I may put you on pause and try and scoop some of that out, because I really would like to not have all that in there. I'm going to get some more up in its tail. Got quite a bit right there, so let's just scoop some over here. And some of those right in there. Got plenty in its tail. You are going to have to come back this way. I really don't want you up there. So I may try and scoop some. I'm going to try and scoop some off into the other swan. I'll be back. Okay, I was just trying to make sure I put some of that off into the small one. And then I put a little bit more in there. And I've got it propped a little bit because I don't want it running up into the head. Now I'm going to use this thinner glass for this one. This multicolored. What I do is my spoon. I gotta clean it because it's got resin on it. Okay. Hopefully that'll stop it. Dang it. Come on, glass, get in there. Alright. This thing bugs the crap out of me. Why it does that, I had no clue, but it all lands right in that little groove where you can't get the case to shut. It's shutting one way or the other. Okay. Now, look at these little pieces and just pitch them in there. Yeah, I gotta kind of move this through a little more. Move it up further. Darn it. Oops. I done did it again. Just by moving it, made my connections stop. Okay. I don't want to waste this. I could probably get some more, but, and I do have a little bit more that I bought at Hobby Lobby, but this was glass that I got off of Amazon. Well, I got it down there about as far as I can get it. Trying to clean these pieces off that are on the top and push them in there. Okay, well, I hope that works. I'm just going to leave it sitting there for now because it's stopping that from going up into the neck, which I'm happy about. Okay. Yeah, that one started running into the neck and I didn't want it to, and I took a bunch out and it still didn't matter. Doggone it. It's not what I wanted to happen. I don't know if I can break that piece out or not without lifting the whole thing, which I don't want to do. So I'm just going to leave it. I didn't want it running in the neck, but it did, so I'm going to leave it where it's at. Let me get alcohol wipe here. Gotta wipe my lid up here so I can put it back on the bottle. Leaked everywhere. Wipe that bottle off too. Yeah, I got it running down the bottle. Trying to keep this bottle from getting so sticky. Because sometimes when I'm just doing like UV pendants and stuff like that, I don't wear gloves, and when I don't want to touch the bottle if it's all sticky. So I try and keep it wiped off. Alright. There's that. Dang it. I'm not happy about hope everybody had a happy Easter, or will have a happy Easter. I done my Easter project for Crafty Family, and I was today watching everybody else's that came up. I gotta finish Julia's at Julia's Crafty Chaos. And I gotta watch Miss June's. I watched Miss Coral's at Coral Marine's Resin Art, her and her granddaughter, Leto. And I think there's some more I have to watch. Miss Suda, I haven't watched Miss Suda's yet. So I will be watching them when I get this finished while I'm editing this and getting it up. Yeah, I've been so thirsty for the last 3 days. It was rough. I had the whole front of the, well, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. Let's see. Photos. Okay. Oops. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Alright. This was the front of my house, and that light's going to shine right in it. Alright, let's turn the camera this way so the light's not shining so bright. This was the front of my house, okay? See all the steel siding? I can't get that one. Let me turn it. See all the steel siding? That was after power washing it and the paint chipping off, okay? Then, that's another picture of it. All this is that steel siding. And then, I took a picture the other day. Here's the first coat, after me putting the first coat on there. I don't know if I can make it any bigger. I'm trying. I'm trying to make it bigger. There we go. Not quite so big, but there's my first coat. I've covered it up in the first coat. Now, however, I do need to, I probably need to put a second coat on, for sure. I'm going to have to put a second coat on. And can't say that I'm thrilled about it, but gotta cover it up after putting the wrong kind of paint on there. Now I gotta take care of it and get it covered up. Now I see I got a little more in some spots than I did in the other, but oh well. It's the thought that counts. I mean, you know, they're handmade. So. Thinking this is pretty cured, but I want to give it a few more minutes and make sure it's fully cured. I think I will do them in polyurethane, because I don't remember. I should have wrote on there how much poly it took. I don't remember. And I got some UV resin to clean up here, because I definitely don't want that. I was trying to clean it out of the neck, because I didn't want it all in there up the neck. I just wanted it to be white. Yeah, I see more though. I'm going to have to work on cleaning that out of there too. Well, I cleaned it, and it wasn't running up the neck. Oh shoot, I just pulled it loose. God bless it, Kay. Well, it is what it is. I pulled it loose from the mold now. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna, the white's gonna run underneath it. I was trying to get that piece out of there. So it wasn't coming up the neck like that. Yeah. Oh. It is what it is. Okay. Whoa. No, 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 no. Let's get you in there. Alright. Let me get some stuff out of the way. I'm going to have to get some cups out so I can get some stuff made up. Glass. Put this stuff away. I might need the stick. Spoon that away. I'm trying. Make me some room over here so I can mix up some. I'll wait till the other cures, because if I mix up too much, I want to be able to just pour it into the other one so I don't waste it. Trying to get all this UV that's, I've already broke it loose from the side now, so it doesn't really matter. It's going to run underneath it. Oh well. Hopefully it won't run under all of it, but I can handle it running under just a little bit of it. All right, let me get my poly out. Plus, I got to get cups. Cups. I haven't started using my SRC yet because I'm trying to finish using up this Lux Resin polyurethane first. Let that one cure, and then we'll figure out how much. Yeah, I can't believe I pulled it loose, but I did, so it is what it is. Just trying to get another video out. Next week will be rough. I'm going to have to try and do some in the evening because we have no more rain. Most of the day I'll be outside painting. I want to try and get my house done before the weather gets too hot. At least get my primer put on the whole house, and then I'm trying to figure out what color I want to use, because, you know, I haven't figured that out yet. I mean, the steel siding is a dark gray, and I'm thinking if I put a dark enough gray on there, that if the paint should start to chip again, you wouldn't notice it as bad, because it'd be the same color of gray as the steel siding is. Then I was thinking about my front outside door is a maroon color. Well, I had black shutters, but I'm thinking they're going to be maroon shutters now. I just think, I don't know, the black would go with the gray, but so does the maroon, so, you know. I kind of want to change the whole house appearance, really. I do. I want to change it. I'm kind of tired of looking at white. And I get my outside done, and hopefully in May, on Memorial Weekend, my deck will get finished. I hope. I'm hoping and praying for that one, because I really want a finished deck. I do. I'm tired of not having a finished deck. So I'm hoping and praying that my boys will get over here and take care of it this year. And then I could put my canopy up. And then next year I'll have my canopy up so I can hang my hummingbird feeders. Because I miss having my hummingbird feeders out. I really do. I worked on my fire pit, but I need to do some more work on it. I probably should do it before it rains again. I may go out later on today and take it down and pull one block out of the bottom and make it smaller and just get it put together so that I can, I can't burn today, it's too windy. There's several days where it's going to be windy, but when it's not windy, yeah, I'm going to burn a big bunch of brush in that fire pit. So I got to rearrange it and get it together, and then I'm going to burn in it. Can't wait. There's wood in it already that needs to be burned, but if we get too much rain, it'll be too wet to burn. It's supposed to rain, I think, the rest of the week. That's the problem with the whole thing. I mean, I got out there and got it started in time and got it done, but yeah, we got 40% rain on Friday, 90% on Saturday, 85% on Sunday. Then I have Monday and Tuesday that I can do some more painting. And then Wednesday we got a 70% chance of rain. More rain on Friday. So it's going to be a rough. I'm going to have to paint in between the rain. And I'm telling you that, it sucks getting old. It does. It really sucks getting old. Because that painting wore me out. My foot was killing me from all the walking around. And then I was just like, God bless it, I'm so freaking tired. Kind of wrenched my back. I was not happy about that either. But it is what it is. Somebody's got to do it. I'm hoping this is the last time I'll ever have to do it. I don't really want to get on the extension ladder, but might have to. Unless I can get one of my boys to come over here and get on the ladder and scrape that loose paint and roll on the primer up there. That's the only spot. Well, there's another spot above the building out there. Just a small spot that has to be done. Alright. So now we're going to mix up. I'm going to move some of this. I'm going to pause you, move some of this stuff, and I'm going to come back and we're going to mix up some poly and fill these. Okay, I got my part A and part B poured. I did 6 ounces of each. I'm going to put a little bit of this Unicone crushed crystal, Unicone art crushed crystal. I'm going to put a little bit of that in part A and stir it around. Okay. Yeah, I need to get me a stir stick. Okay. I don't know if this will be enough for both, but I will go ahead and grab me another mold just in case it is more than I need, because I don't want to do that. Okay, let me grab the little planter just in case. That cannot set there really. It's hard for it to set right there and set level, because that mat is so bulged up there. But I kind of want to set these like that so I can, hopefully they won't overflow. Let me set her right there. And this stuff starts getting warm quick. Really quick. Dang it. I'm spilling it, because I can't see what I'm doing here. And this cup's not wanting to pour in this thing. I'm hoping that's enough, but it really isn't. Almost enough to fill it up. Jeez, that was close. Almost. I'll have to mix up just a little bit more so we can fill him up. About another ounce or two. Okay, yeah, I've made a mess. Alright, let me clean my mess up, and I will mix up just a little bit more to finish filling the planter here. Whew, boy, did I make a mess. I got it everywhere. Yeah, it's overflowing, I can see now. Doggone it. Alright, let me clean this mess up real quick. This one's still a little warm, but I think it's ready. And I know I got some over pour. For sure, I got a spot that I way over poured. So I'm going to have to really do some trimming. But that's okay. I mean, when don't I have to trim? And I'm pretty sure that my white ran under my glass, where my colored glass, where I had pulled the UV away. So there's not really much I can do about it. It is what it is. Plus his or her beak has a air bubble in it. There's an air bubble in the UV. So yeah, definitely gotta have some trimming done for sure. I'd like to do it while it's still warm. Where's my razor knife at? It ought to be warm enough now that I can just cut it off. Now I'm trying to do this without cutting too much off. Yeah, it's getting harder now. Doesn't wanna cut now. All right, I'm gonna trim this one up. I'll come back when it's all nice and trimmed up. Let's get the other one out. It should be ready, and it's got over pour on it too. So although I don't think I broke this one loose, so I think I'm okay. I don't think the white ran down over the glass too badly. Just a little bit up towards the neck. Oh, come out. I don't think this one, it could have an air bubble in the beak. I don't know. I don't think it did, because I think I found it and then I tore, yep, I just broke his beak off. God bless it. Yep, I'll have to put some glue on the beak, because I just broke it. And it's still yucky. Oh. It didn't finish curing. Alright. Alright, let me put it under the lamp for a little bit and I'll be back. Alright, I got them all cleaned up. That one's still in the UV lamp for a minute. The noses weren't. The beaks weren't fully cured. Here's this one that has the little glass in it. And I like it. I just don't know if I like it well enough to give it away for a gift, because I don't like the way the beak turned out. But I do like it. It's very pretty. And I'm waiting for this one to get out so I can color its eye too with this cheap black paint marker I got from the Dollar General. Its beak was mushy too, so I should have filled them up and should have cured a little at a time instead of doing the whole thing, but live and learn. Alright, let's get that one out. Let's do her eye, because I'm going to say this is the mama swan. Oops. This isn't a very good paint marker, but I guess you get what you pay for. They were cheap. Okay. Just let it dry for a minute before I set it up, because I don't want it running down the swan's face. It's the little planter that I poured with the extra. I have several of these now. Don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I have several of them. Might give a couple to my neighbor. She likes to plant stuff. Alright, here's this one with the colored glass. I do like it. I'm just afraid these beaks aren't gonna stand up. But there they are. Here's the little planter guy. And that's what I did. Okay, so let me get my shout outs done. I'll get a picture taken and then I will get this video up. Alright, I know I have some on my tablet still that I still haven't got written up there yet. I gotta get the board down and redo it for sure. Alright. I have Heart Creations by Renee, Laney's Crafting Creations, Reptiles in Resin, Blessed Epoxy by Amy, and that's spelled A-M-E-Y, Epoxy Me That, at Julia's Crafty Chaos. And I have Wanda's Blessed Creations, Stacy _ the Crafty Cat, Rezn Liz, India Brady Art, and I'm so glad to hear that you're doing much better, Miss India. Them prayers work. Great. Art by me, Andrew Walker, Billy Holman Creations, Cosmic Carols Creations, at Artsy Doodles 1, and go check out Sue's Easter Crafty Family collaboration for Easter. Go check it out. Miss Corals needs to be checked out. My Love of Crafts, Butch's Resin Creations, created with Wingless Angels. Roseanne's Crafting Corner, Coral Marine's Resin Art. Check out her Easter collaboration with Crafty Family. Marvelous Artsy. And I borrowed your Throwback Thursday from you, Marva. I hope you don't mind. Go check out Marva. Crafting with Carla, Cynthia's Crafts and More, Amy's Resin Corner, Kat Johnson, Mini Scenes GB, Easel Does It Studio, Martha's Craft Room, Custom Created Handmade Crafts, Ruby's Resin Studio, Mama's Madhouse Creations, that's Gail Hinkey, Clear Creations, The Blue Elephant Gifts, Creepy Crafts, Gert Creates, Patricia's Crafting Corner, June's House of Crafts. Check out Miss June's Easter. She done a crafty family collaboration. Everybody did it with Miss June. Check out her Easter video. Reb Critter, Bright Star Creative, at Resin Artist. Check out Miss Suda's. She also did a crafty family collaboration for Easter. The Resiner Poorhouse, Lori, aka Midwest Meemaw, Missouri Mama, and Resin Me Up. And I will see you all tomorrow night on the live. Bye for now.